Ships at a distance have every man's wish on board. For some, they come with the tide. For others, they sail forever on the horizon, never out of sight, never landing until the watcher turns his eyes away in resignation, his dreams mocked to death by time. That is the life of men. Now, women forget all those things they don't want to remember, and remember everything they don't want to forget. The dream is the truth, then they act and do things accordingly. So the beginning of this was a woman, and she had come back from burying the dead. Not the dead of sick and ailing, with friends at the pillow and the feet. She had come back from the sodden and the bloated, the sudden dead, their eyes flung wide open in judgment. This book is set in a southern town during the times that right after slavery ended, and it revolves around a middle-aged African-American woman named Janie Crawford. She is struggling with where she fits in society and her role as a black woman during the time. She's not really sure whether she should stand up and fight for herself or if she should just let the men in her life rule over her and control her actions every day. In my opinion, the best part of this book was how the author portrays Janie's life and uses it to depict other women's lives in the book, because I think that the way that the author used Janie and the way she was confused with her life, it really showed how other women probably felt during the time and how all of the men in that time period felt superior to the women and how they felt really just taken advantage of and confused. If you enjoy reading about the changing roles of women in society, if that interests you, or if you enjoy reading about history but maybe not, but there's still like a story behind it and you can get to know the characters, I think that this book would really be good for you, because it really just shows how women felt, and you can really like connect to the characters and you know how they're feeling. And even just not Janie, like even the other women that were in this time period and the other men that Janie involved herself with, because it showed their superiority over the women of the. So if this book sounded interesting to you, then I would really recommend it, because it's a pretty good read and it'll teach you about the changing roles of women throughout history.